Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We meet again, and today I would like to present my audience to wear helmets during riding a motorcycle. Before I start, let me ask you some simple question. Is wearing helmet important? Why is there a need to wear helmet? Do you know what can happen if you do not wear helmet? Some of you might be aware of it, but there are also some of you do not. Malaysia has the highest road fatality rate among the ELC countries, and more than 50% of the road accident fatalities involve motorcyclists. The data show that the reason for this is because the weight of helmet is heavy, feeling of heat, pain in the neck, feeling of suffocation, and limitation of head and neck movements. From the research, it is the careless attitude that is at the highest percentage, which is 60%. This means that many are just being ignorant, not thinking about safety while riding a motorcycle. I have to believe that many of you would agree with me that we see gruesome photos and videos of accidents that go viral on internet. How the blood oozes out from the badly injured head for those not wearing helmet, and injuries are definitely lessened by wearing helmet. According to Bernama report, a rise in fatal accidents have been recorded in the first 10 months of 2015. From January to October of 2015, 838 fatal accidents were registered. Out of the Road Safety Department, Abdul Ghaffar Yusuf said, there were a total of 588 fatal accidents involving motorcycles on the road. The most cases motorcyclists were not wearing helmet properly, while some crash helmets did not meet serious specifications. Looking at these data, you should put on the helmet for life sake. Please value your fragile life. Accidents can in fact be prevented. So, today, here I am stating to persuade every one of you here to always wear helmet every time you ride a motorcycle. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you there is an attitude problem that is happening here, a very serious one. The first one is careless attitude. Many of us do not care to wear helmet due to the assumption that we just take short distance journey. For instance, going to on and from the college to class is not far. The second one is, oh, so confident, nothing is going to happen. This attitude is really badly. We will also always have the strong confidence that accidents hardly happen, so there is no need to worry about whether we should wear helmet or not. Are you aware that accidents can happen just about anywhere and at any time? For instance, there are construction work ongoing somewhere and you can skid or run off the road. The third one is related to the country's weather. As well know, our country Malaysia is the tropical hot weather. As we are all aware that our tropical hot weather is very humid and uncomfortable. At times, some of us just feel the helmet as such nuisance, causing sticky hair and sweating. There are solutions to the problems. Firstly, the solution for the first problem is we need to change our mind set to having full awareness about safety. Even it is a short distance destination place does need special care to prevent unwanted accidents. Secondly, the solution for the second problem is we cannot force what is going to happen soon. So we cannot be too confident that by not wearing helmet nothing is going to happen, because accidents do not pre-warn their victims. Lastly, the solution for the third problem is, since wearing a helmet is a must to reduce sweatiness, make sure your hair is kept clean and dry. Also, always put on your scarf or bandana to prevent from heavy sweating. Well, let me tell you what will happen if you are not wearing it and if you are wearing it. First, not wearing helmet. Firstly, you can get accidents where you can get head injury, then you will be hospitalized for a long period of treatment. And obviously, you will miss class, miss taking your quizzes, sitting for your examinations that will surely affect your career marks, and your grades. Worst of all, your semester might or will be extended. As what I said just now, heat injury. The consequences of a heat injury can lead to traumatic brain injuries (TBI). This happens when motorcyclists trip their head in an accident on a roadway or highway. Those injuries can include minor brain injuries like concussions or more severe or devastating injuries that can leave a person dependent on long-term care. But what is going to happen if you wear a helmet? You can prevent yourself from accident and all the unwanted risks would not happen. You can save your life because helmet protect your head. Helmet create an additional layer for the head and thus protect the wearer from some of the more severe form of traumatic brain injury. Helmet works in two ways. The first way is it splits the forces of the impact over a greater surface area so that they are not concentrated on particular areas of the skull. It prevents direct contact between the skull and the impacting object by acting as a mechanical barrier between the head and the object. As a conclusion, by wearing helmet, we can prevent ourselves from any unwanted risks. We can prevent from the head injury, and at the same time, we can save costs from having to pay hospital bills for treatment. So I urge to all of you to always wear helmet every time you ride a motorcycle. Last but not least, wear helmet, ride safely.